Hi, welcome to BCI Ask the Experts. I'm Brad White. Happy to have you with us listening today. And today I'm joined by Dr. Bob Larson, who does veterinary work here at Kansas State. Hi, Bob.
Hey, Brad.
And Dr. Philip Lancaster, who's a beef nutritionist here at Kansas State as well.
Hi, Brad.
We've got a great question for you guys today because at BCI Ask the Experts, we get listener questions and we'll give them feedback based on your opinions. And each of you, as you go through, based on your answer, will be scored with getting up to 10 points. Now, if you have a question for us that you'd like to hear on Ask the Experts, you can send us an email at bci@ksu.edu. Let's jump in today with today's question, and it's from a listener that has a fall calving herd. And their question was, I'm coming up on calving and then breeding season. What do I need to do nutritionally for these cows to get them ready for winter? Bob, I'll let you go first.
Well, a lot of the things we talk about for spring calving herds is also true for fall calving herds, but the months leading up to the breeding season are a little bit different. The months leading up to a spring calving herd is the winter, whereas the months leading up to a fall calving herd is late summer, early fall. Because typically when I think of a fall calving herd, I think of bulls going out around Thanksgiving. And so then you backtrack and you go, well, what's the 2 months ahead of that? Well, it's September, October, first part of November. And the ideal situation is if you've got some high-quality forage available, because we might have the tail end part of summer grazing, but as you move more into the fall, you might want some of the ranches I've seen that have really made this work well, they have wheat pasture, or they've planted a cover crop or something like that where they've got some green vegetative forage out there and they're not relying just on the dormant forage, particularly as we get into the breeding season. So I think a good forage management plan seems to go hand in hand with the best fall calving operations.
Okay, absolutely. Good point. Philip?
Well, I will agree with Bob on some points. Having that fall calving herd there in the calves in early September is kind of ideal because you've got that cow coming through the winter or through the summer without a calf on her, and so she's usually in really good body condition score when she calves, and so and you usually have good quantity of fall forage. It may not be high quality, but you've got good quantity, and so a little protein supplement will increase the digestibility of that forage, and she can get through to breeding usually pretty good. And then once she's bred in November, December, getting through the winter is fairly easy. I mean, she's going to require some supplement a little bit, but she can lose a little body condition score because she's not going to have a calf on her next summer, and that green grass next summer, she'll regain that body condition score very easily. So you can get through the winter without as much feed as you think you would need for a lactating cow because you can let her lose some body condition.
Excellent. So both of you made good points. Forage is really critical, and it's a good time of year because of the stage of the production cycle. Both of you went over time. I'm going to go with forage is a little bit of a head. So you've got a little bit of a lead going in here to the final round, which the final round...
Don't blow it now, huh?
No, don't blow it now because the final round is, you guys have told me before that the highest nutritional needs of a cow are early in lactation. Does this take into account, what do I do differently with this fall cow than where my spring cow might be meeting that on grass?
Yeah, I do think, and it'll be interesting to see exactly what Philip says, but so you're talking about lactation basically through the months of December and January is when her peak lactation is going to occur, and it's all about, do you have the forages? And if it's a dormant forage, you're definitely going to need some protein supplementation in order to get good intake and stuff. So the beauty of a spring calving herd, particularly a spring calving herd that calves about in April around here, is you've got the best grass of the year right during peak lactation. And with these fall calving cows, probably not. But again, the good operations seem to be able to work around that, but they need a little bit of experience, and you can't just jump into this without really learning about the attributes of a fall calving herd.
Excellent. So Bob basically ate up all your time. Philip, you don't get any chance to respond. I'm not sure he answered you've got the challenge there in the fall. I appreciate you not answering the question. You've got to feed them extra as you go through, so you're going to have to supplement. Forage management is critical for those fall calving cows, making sure that they're ready and getting them time for the breeding season. So appreciate you joining us today. Sorry Philip didn't get an answer again, but I'll give him bonus points because he didn't get an answer. So Philip takes home the win, 9-7. And if you have questions or things you'd like us to talk about on future episodes, you can send us an email at bci@ksu.edu with BCI Ask the Experts in the subject title.